What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. So for today I have something a bit different but something very cool. So this right here, it's a smart projector that's running Android. Now as you can see, this is very small. I mean, it's smaller than my Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and on top of that we have a 5400 mAh battery inside. So you don't need a power cord to use this, and on top of that you can actually use it as a power bank. So that's right, you can connect your smartphone to it and you can just charge your phone from that 5400 mAh battery inside. And there is more. The top side of this is actually a touchpad, so you can control the projector with your finger, so you don't need a remote control or a mouse or anything like that. You can technically just use one finger to control the projector. Now, there is a downside, and that is the price, because this is definitely not cheap. I mean, if you want to buy this, be ready to spend around $260. And if you want to check this out, I'm going to leave some links in the video's description as well. So we are going to start with a very quick unboxing. So the projector comes in a black box, but we don't really have any information on the box. Of course, inside the box, you're going to find the projector itself, and we're also going to find the user manual. The user manual is in English and it's got a whole bunch of information and pictures, so definitely check it out because it's gonna help you learn how to use the projector. So aside from that, we are gonna find a power adapter, and this is basically the same power adapter that we've seen for a lot of TV boxes. We also have a remote control, so you could control this with the remote control or with the touchpad. And lastly, an HDMI cable. The projector itself, it's mostly made out of metal. I mean, the sides and the bottom are metal. At the top we actually have plastic because, as I said earlier, that's a touchpad. We also have holes on the front and on the back, and those are obviously there so the projector doesn't overheat. And I've been using this for about 6 hours today, and the projector got warm but not hot, so definitely not a concern. On the back we have a slot for an SD card. We also have the IR receiver there, the 3.5mm audio jack, and I do recommend using some speakers with this because the built-in speakers aren't that great. We have the HDMI in, and that means that you can actually connect other devices to project through this, which is a great thing because I've had another one of these portable projectors back in the day and you couldn't do that. But with this one you can actually connect any device to it and you can use the projector inside this, so you can actually project the image on the wall. So definitely a great addition. Aside from that, we have two USB ports and the port for the power adapter. The projector itself has a maximum resolution of 854 by 480, so basically we have a 480p resolution, and the brightness is only 80 lumens. And that means that if it's not dark enough, you're not going to be able to see the projection that well, so you definitely need a dark environment to use this and actually enjoy it. As I mentioned earlier, this is running Android, but unfortunately it's only Android 4.4, so basically like an older TV box. Aside from that, we have a Rockchip CPU. This is a quad-core CPU, but definitely not the fastest CPU out there. We have 1 gig of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. The Antutu benchmark score, it's only about 16,000, so you definitely know that you're not looking at a very powerful device. However, even like this, you're going to be able to watch pretty much any movies that you want, any YouTube videos and anything like that. You can even play some light games with this. I mean, we have Bluetooth connectivity. All you have to do is connect a Bluetooth controller and then you can just play a game right onto your wall, or depending where you are. So definitely a cool thing to do on a very small projector. Of course, it really depends what game you're playing, but a lot of games aren't going to be able to do that well because that processor is not that powerful. Now, this projector has a very cool feature that I haven't actually seen before for any other projector, and that's the auto keystone adjustment. So it doesn't matter how you place the projector, it will adjust by itself, which is very cool. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't record that well in the dark, so whatever you're seeing now, you're basically seeing a recording of the wall, but in reality the picture looks much better. So whatever you're seeing on the camera doesn't do this mini projector any justice, so expect much better results in reality than what you're actually seeing on the camera. Something else worth mentioning is the fact that we have dual band Wi-Fi, and that means that you can connect to the 2.4 and the 5 GHz Wi-Fi bands. And even though the speeds aren't the fastest out there, I haven't really had any issues whenever I was watching YouTube videos, so no buffering whatsoever. And you can also use Mira, so you can mirror your phone screen right to this projector, and it works okay, but definitely not the best that I've seen. And it's time to conclude this video. So this is definitely a very interesting piece of tech, and we get so much in such a small form factor, but on the other side it's kind of expensive. Now, as a TV box it's kind of underpowered, and as a projector it's also underpowered. But on the other side we get a lot of portability because it's so small, and we have that 5400 mAh battery inside that can go for like 4 hours. So it really depends from person to person if you'd find this useful. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.